What it do, everybody? It's your boy, Johnny B. We on JonnyBeeTV. Real quick, man, I want y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more great content. Appreciate y'all. JonnyBeeTV. Let's get it. What it do, y'all? We back with an exclusive, man. Very proud moment, man. Shout out to my boy. Ray, I gotta tell you, you was my first hooper I had on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
And since then, we done had a lot of legendary people, man. So thanks to you, man. Appreciate you for that.
It's all love.
Yeah, but just having you back on, man, real quick. First off, congratulations. Head coaching job at the Milwaukee Academy School of Science. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to you. First off, give me a breakdown on when you first got that first news and how your reaction was.
Man, so I first got the news via call, man. I was super happy, man, super excited. So of course I wanted to tap in with my family right away, let them know I appreciate them because this is one of my life goals. You know what I'm saying? I always knew I wanted to be a pro. I knew I wanted to play in college, and I knew I wanted to at some point, you know, coach. So and I'm doing it at one of the top places. So what's a better situation? You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And speaking on that, they just won state last year. You picking up as a new head coach coming from a state program. Is there any pressure on you, or how is you going in and taking in next season?
I'd be lying if I said there wasn't no pressure. Of course there's pressure. You know what I'm saying? I understand that the team lost 5 scholarship guys. You know what I'm saying? I understand the expectations. You know what I'm saying? I know what's expected. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm out here. I'm trying to make it happen though. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with pressure. I'm okay with these expectations. You know what I'm saying? So I was built for it, man. I'm ready for it. I hear all the noise, but just holler at me when it come March.
Facts. Hey, always I see you out here grinding with the kids. You know what I'm saying? You stay in the gym, summer work, always putting in countless hours with the kids. As far as the perception on the kids from our era, you know what I'm saying? What do you feel like is unwarranted, or you feel like that they don't like the criticism that they don't deserve?
Man, you just seen it before we started this.
Yeah.
Crying too much, man. Too much entitlement, man. You know what I mean? They just feel like they should have it just cause. And a lot of stuff is social media based, and I hate it right now. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get a kid that you would think had 30, but he really had 4, but it just look based off, you know what I'm saying, the media stuff. So man, just the entitlement, man. I ain't with the entitlement. You gotta come and get it. I know who my best player on the team, but like I told him, if I gotta tell Deuce, hey, we know you the most talented, we know you the face, but you gotta come every day and show it. So of course, man, like that's the thing, just entitlement for me.
Yeah. That's big, and I'm glad you touched on social media. That was something I wanted to ask you. What is the social media impact that you see dealing with these kids? And a second question, how do you feel like we would have dealt with that at our age?
Man, I just feel like right now everything is about an offer. I feel like it ain't even about wins and losses. I see it at AAU, I see it in high school. People just care about their stats. It's guys that rather just go average 20 and lose by 20, but I average 20 and look good on social media instead of actually going somewhere, contributing to a winning program, and really have an opportunity to get a real legitimate, you know, offer. So, like I said, everything right now is based off offers. That's all people care about. Parents not. I seen parents get upset like, man, he had 20, but they lost.
Yeah.
But he had 10 and they win, they mad. It's like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just from that era where, man, I want everybody to eat. You know what I'm saying? If we win, shit, it's gonna look good for everybody.
I'm glad you brought up the parents. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. But as far as like you said, you've been putting a lot of work in the summertime. Power 5 this summer.
Facts.
How is that for you so far? I know you still got more to go. But how has it been for you so far? States you've been in. Give me a little breakdown on Power 5.
Man, so we was in Houston, we was in Cali, we went to South Carolina, we went to Nebraska. So we kind of been a little bit of everywhere, man. So just seeing the competition on the circuit, you know, that's the top of the top. I believe if you want to say Nike's the top circuit, that's cool for sure. Adidas after that. But man, we did our thing, man. I think we lost a lot of tough games, a lot of close games, but we definitely made a name for ourselves. And I know a lot of people looking forward to coming back. But man, we traveled like crazy. I remember at one point within a 2-week span, I was only here one day in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? So we really just been moving and grooving, but it's for a good cause, man. We playing in front of hella coaches. So that's what it's about, winning and getting these kids opportunities to get out the hood. So that's what we care about.
And too, I like that you bring that up because we in Milwaukee.
For sure.
And in the summertime, the kids don't be having a lot to do.
They get up out of here.
So it's good to get them out, different states, travel,
Facts,
see
facts.
the world.
Facts.
It's bigger than Milwaukee.
Facts,
and I'm
facts.
glad that, you know what I'm saying, you're a good mentor to show that.
Yeah, facts.
For real. Just as far as too, like with developing wise at this young age, you was training as far as being a coach.
Yeah.
So just with the difference with that, you know what I'm saying?
So the biggest thing I'm gonna have to do is my adjustment is I can't critique everything.
Okay.
So as a trainer, you want to critique everything. You can't do that, right? I gotta trust in my assistants to do that. Right now, I gotta be the head coach and see what plays we need to run, see what defense they running. I gotta pay attention to the more bigger picture. So I can't critique. Training is really critiquing and seeing the small stuff. And for me right now, I gotta trust my assistants. My bad to do that. Right now, my job is for us to guide us to a win.
Is it easy to switch off that mode when you train and coaching?
No,
that's hard.
No, it's hard, man. I was doing it all summer, and I'm like, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. But at the end of the day, man, it's all for a good purpose. And I let the kids know I'm doing this for a cause and for a reason. You know what I mean? So if you can handle me and critiquing everything and small things, if you listen to me, it's gonna work out in your favor. Just trust me. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell the kids, listen to somebody that been there. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been to where they trying to do.
Exactly.
So for sure.
And so with the experience you got and dealing with the kids, do you feel like they listen to you at the end of the day, or do you feel like it's just a tough road? They always gonna be kids.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think they all do. But guess what? The one or two that do, is the one or two that, you know what I'm saying, I help get in school and they going to school for free. You know what I'm saying? So if you trust my process, I promise you I'm gonna do everything in my power to help you get in school. So I kind of feel like with the training, the plus with me is you get with me, I have resources and connections where I can, get those guys. Now I may not have the big schools, but I got for the guys that nobody's talking about, that need the opportunity, that need the scholarship. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I got those guys that I can, you know what I'm saying? I can call like, hey man, I got this guy, man, down in the rough. Listen, you gonna appreciate him. I got those type guys, so for sure.
Yeah. And so with you being the head coach now, you do have past experience, like we spoke on Power 5.
Yeah.
You also got to work with one of the state's legends, you know what I'm saying, Dupree Fletcher.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So how was that being an assistant with Dupree, you know what I'm saying? You did it for 2 years?
Yep, 2. Yep,
2 years. So how was that experience overall, and how do you feel like it's preparing you for this next step?
And it prepared me, man. Back-to-back years, we regional champions, man. We know we made history at Carmen. You know what I'm saying? Both years, we was a game from state. You know what I'm saying? Game from going upstate. Definitely was a learning experience. It was some games I had to step in and be the head coach. So being at the pre, man, I ain't gonna lie. I knew after my first year I was ready. I knew I'd be ready, man. With my basketball knowledge, but then I started seeing the switches that he was doing and the defenses and small stuff like that. So for sure.
Okay, that's a bet for sure.
Yeah.
As far as I wanted to get back on, you spoke on it a little bit. Parenting.
Yeah.
When it's parenting coming into like youth sports, first off, I want to just talk on skill wise. Like for me, I got a young child. He only 4 years old, but just growing up wise, what skills should we parents focus on for them to develop at a young age, at like a toddler?
Man, just ball handling. At that age, you ain't doing nothing but ball handling. At that age, and maybe small footwork stuff. My biggest thing is I want to build a foundation on fundamentals. And I'm tired of seeing kids trying to Euro step but can't do 10 left hand layups.
Exactly.
I mean, so I'm old school, man. I'm not out here trying to teach people to go ISO 10. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not an ISO player, and that's the problem. I don't knock nobody training, but everybody that I train is not going to be the top guy. So what are you teaching them that's going to fit in any system, is going to apply? You know what I mean? So for me, it's being efficient, it's angles, it's small stuff, getting your shit off in 2 or 3 dribbles. We ain't out here taking 10 dribbles. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So just the small stuff.
What's your advice for the parents as far as being realistic about their child? I don't want to say delusional because, they take offense to that.
Yeah.
But just being realistic about their skill and what levels they want to go to. What advice would you give to parents?
Match them up. Match them up. At the end of the day, that's when you know who you was. For us, our parents we just park to park, gym to gym.
That's what I'm saying.
So we knew. I knew who the DGs was. I knew who K-Lou was. That was to me, that's who I was trying to go up against and be like, you know what I'm saying, the Dwights, all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I gotta go against them to see where I'm at. So when I was away from them, my motivation was to be better than the next time I ran into them. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate them. They don't even know it, but I definitely used them as motivation when I was away from them for sure. So yeah, man, like that's the thing, man. It shouldn't be. Parents are just as worried about offers too, and that's the problem too. You know what I mean? Instead of development, because basketball at first was about, you know what I'm saying, teaching responsibility, accountability. From a parent standpoint, now it's, we want the offers and now the money involved, the NIL involved, So that just changed everything for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's big too. I want to add on just basketball. It brings relationships at the end of the day. Like just my years here, this is what brought me to this gym. Me knowing you, basketball brought us together. You know what I'm saying? So that's important in that aspect. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's really the bigger picture as far as what, you know, parents be trying to force their kids to be and looking at the NBA and bigger milestones as far as
that. We gotta be realistic, man.
Yeah, we gotta be realistic.
So even when I was a D2 All-American, I was realistic, right?
Yeah.
I understood. I'm like, look, even if I get on the summer league, I know it's gonna help my resume make me make six figures right away in my first job overseas. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I started playing against pros what time it was. I seen the difference. Yeah. I'm like, man, some of this is just God-given ability. No matter how hard I would have worked or no matter what I would have did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to understand that, and it's cool. Like I still got paid to hoop. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it. I still was part of that 1-2%. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. I still was blessed.
Facts. I love that. As far as you was an underrated player growing up.
Yeah.
So as you being a coach right now, is that something like do you feel like it's players that, you know what I'm saying, you would not overlook or make sure you won't overlook as far as you being an underrated player?
I'm gonna say right now on my team, because our team was so good with the starting five. Yeah. Man, I got some guys that could have went anywhere else and started. So I got nothing but sleepers right now that people really not talking about. Yeah. They not appreciating. So I'm really looking forward to putting them in positions to look good, and you know what I'm saying, and to help them get to the next level. So, man, I'm all about, you know, the underrated player. You know what I mean, the person nobody talking about, man. That's all I do. So I'm all for it. I prefer that than the top heavy guys. Honestly. I want to take that and put them in that mix. All right, you know what I mean. For me, that's what matters. You know what I mean? For sure.
Do you feel like this season, coming off, like, you know what I'm saying, the heights of the championship, is this a rebuild season for you, or is basically just regrouping and reloading, you feel like?
Man, based off me scheduling, I don't know what to tell. Half ducking us, the other half think we sweet. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I got sleepers, man. You talking about a team that might have been one of the best teams. You know, I've never seen a team with 6-7 scholarship guys at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So to see them win, it was like, man, that was crazy. But now that's gone. Now I wouldn't say a rebuild. I ain't rebuilding. I'm not rebuilding. I'm not rebuilding. No, we good. We finna compete at the highest level.
Thanks.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for sure.
Hey man, I'm excited for the season. I'm definitely gonna tap in with you. And so getting into you a little bit. Last time we spoke about your pro career, but we ain't getting into like all the details as far as like where you played and stuff. So just give me a quick breakdown on your pro career, how long you played, and everything like that.
All right. So after I left West Virginia and Westland, I was a D2 All-American, top 10 nation in scoring. After that, I went right to Morocco. After Morocco, I went to Saudi Arabia. After Saudi Arabia, I went to Mexico, and then I just really jumped back and forth from Saudi Arabia to Mexico. I was going back and forth, and then at 19, when COVID hit, I was on my way to Canada, and that's when I decided to come back home because it was over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it brought everybody back to the crib.
Yeah, you're right.
So, man, playing in top league Mexico, top league Saudi Arabia, top league Morocco, you know what I'm saying, man? It was love, man. Especially top league Mexico right now, because you seeing teams get guys that were in the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I played in that league, and I averaged 20, but he averaged 20. I'd be like, man, damn. You know
it makes you think.
No, man, especially top like Saudi Arabia. Rolando, the top soccer player. He played for the same, you know, team I was playing with the bag. But where that bag was at when I was there?
Hey, we gotta get basketball up there like that.
No, it's all good. No, for sure, man. No, man, my career, man, I'm grateful, man. I'm blessed. I'm appreciative for sure.
And hey, man, shout out to you because, like I said, you a baller, but we got a lot of ballers in the city.
Yeah, facts.
And to see you make it pro out of a lot of people that's projected to go pro.
I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
I was never top 50. That's when back then it wasn't all this. It was who the top 50 players in state at your. I wasn't top 50. I wasn't even honorable mention. You know what I'm saying?
So you wasn't even top 50 in the state.
I wasn't top 50.
Right after South.
I was never top 50.
Damn, I didn't know that, bro.
After I averaged 20 my junior year at M.A.S, I wasn't top 50. I was never top 50.
Wow, that's crazy, right? I didn't know that.
Hey, man, I'm the Chris Middleton of the mill, man. They just don't appreciate me, man. I was too basic, and it's okay. It's okay, man.
Hey, nice smooth game, man. You can't speed you up. I'm glad I got to play against you.
Yeah,
you got the real deal, for real.
For sure.
Outside of basketball, First, what do you love outside of basketball, and like, what's your main hobbies?
Man, that's crazy. I don't know nothing besides basketball and helping these kids, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my life. If you watching me on social, if you watching anything I do, I'm either with my kids or I'm with some kids in the community. I'm mentoring or I'm with these players, man. They're training. I don't know nothing else. This is my purpose, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
Man, I love that. I love that answer, for real, man.
For sure.
A real dog. I know you gonna take it to the next level on the coaching field. You already have.
Facts.
But I just appreciate you all the way around. I want to give you your flowers, man. Like I said, the first hooper I had on here, I was lucky enough to have a pro as my first hooper on the show. So I really appreciate that, man. What should we be looking out for? Like you said, Power 5, you got
Power 5, Power 5, we got 16U, so we're gonna be doing 17U junior class. I might end up going down and to another group, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to see what looks best. But I'm for sure Power 5 no matter what. So, you know, we're gonna be back on the circuit this summer. Man, if you need a team, man, come holler at me, man. We definitely looking for them players. We all about winning. We gonna get them offers, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, bet. And then we got Fall League coming up.
Fall League coming up first Sunday of October. We in Brookfield Central Fall League. So, man, be ready to look out for us, man. We got some hidden pieces for sure.
That, man. Hey, before we get out of here, any shout outs you want to give?
Man, shout out to just anybody that been a supportive, man. Anybody that ever showed love, man. Ever brought your kid to train with me, congratulating me. I just want to say thank you, and man, I'm looking forward to the support this season. I appreciate y'all.
That, man. Hey, appreciate you having you, man. Big shout out to you, Raymont in the building, man. This is JonnyBeeTV, y'all. Love.
Hell no!
Excuse me.
Marion got fouled every time. Marion, have you caught one fucking foul yet? Marion got fouled 20 times out here. He ain't caught shit. Play, bro. God damn. Fuck, bro. What score though?
That's good shit.
My bad.
No, you good. That's good. I did that.